your basic guardian angel and your hostess this morning. Your heavenly hostess, that is. With the help of these people, I'm going to tell you a story. You see, many of my colleagues like Gabriel and Michael, they're mentioned in this book, the Bible. And one of my very favorite stories is found in Luke chapter 2. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And they all went to be taxed, everyone into his own city. Talk about a power trip. That Caesar had everybody and their brother hiking it back to the hometown in a flash, just so he could count how many folks there were and make them pay taxes. Believe me, nobody was happy about this homecoming. But when that old geezer Caesar talked, they all listened.
Every grin is insincere.
Where if you do not do the things they tell you to,
they twist your arm until you volunteer.
There's one place where nobody feels at home.
You'll never hear old Caesar say shalom.
He only wants to take every penny that you make. There's just no place like Rome. When they say to give it all, you must. There's just no place like Rome.
There's one place where I'd rather not reside. The place where every freedom is denied.
If you've never been a Roman citizen, you miss the chance to swallow all your pride. Every threat you ever get is a threat to trust. There's just no place like Rome. When they tell you to go home, it's home or bust. There's just no place like Rome. There's just no place like Rome.
Now that's Chloe, heart of gold. I've been looking after her since she was just a baby. Now, she's had a tough life, poor kid. She'd do anything to have a place to call home. Well, she's got Jesse, the innkeeper, and his wife, Phoebe. Still, no one's ever really seemed to have much time for her, except for me. And I'm proud to say I have never steered her wrong. You see, most people don't get to see their guardian angels. But Chloe's a different kind of client. Needs a little extra attention. Psst. Hey, kid!
Oh, hi, Maxine.
What? Whatever happened to the days when an angel got the kind of respect she deserved? You know, wide-eyed wonderment, stuttering, stammering, fear, trepidation maybe?
I'm sorry, Maxine. I guess I'm just used to you. Besides, I have a lot on my mind.
She has a lot on her mind? Let her try trailing it back and forth between here and heaven a few times a day. delivering messages, making announcements, dealing with the harpist union, protecting people. I do a lot more than hang out on Cloud 9 all day, you know?
Chloe! Oh, there you are. Why are you standing around when you should be working? Don't you know this is the biggest night in the history of the inn? Only the coming Messiah could be more important.
I'm sorry, I'll hurry.
Psst. Hey, kid.
If you don't stop distracting me, I'll never get done.
Distracting you? It's bad enough you're wasting time. Now you're talking back to me?
But...
This work will be done before supper or you won't eat a bit. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. That's the trench. That's the table. Better clean that musty stable. Baby, boys,
Here's another list of chores.
so much ado about so much to do. Why would they have their rendezvous here? So much ado about so much to do. I haven't got a clue and I'll be through. My guess is that the messes that the crowd will make and the things they'll break will be mine to fix. I'll tackle every task, they won't even have to ask. And I'll never, oh no, never say nix. No, never. Oh, so much ado about so much to do. It's good to have a rendezvous here. So much ado about so much to do. She hasn't got a clue and she'll be through. I'll muscle through the bustle of the maddening mob, and I'll do my job at each guest's request. I'll try to act amused even if I get confused. I won't rest until I've given my best. Who's said? We are impressed. So much ado about so much to do. It's good to have a rendezvous here. So much ado about so much to do. She hasn't got a clue and she'll be through. So much ado about so much to do. So much ado about so much to do. So much ado about so much. So much. So much. So much. So much to do.
Hey, kid.
I think I've had enough heavenly help for one day. Why don't you go spend some quality time with Gabriel and Michael?
Look, Chloe, I'm sorry for getting you in trouble with Jesse, and I'm really sorry he keeps harping on you. But hang in there, kid. Something tells me everything's going to be all right. Remember, I have never steered you wrong.
I guess you're right, Max. But sometimes it's a real pain that nobody can see you except me. Look, I have to get my work done, so I'll see you later, okay?
Your prayer is my command. Most of the time.
Oh, Chloe. Chloe, tell me. Should I wear my red dress and black scarf or this green dress and pink scarf? Our guests will be here any minute, and I'm having such a time deciding.
I think I like the red one better.
Oh, why'd you pick the red, kid?
I don't have time to answer your questions right now.
What? No time to answer questions? Well, sorry to have bothered you. Next time, I'll just make up my mind myself.
But...
Oh, Phoebe! The chef needs you to taste test the lentil soup.
In a moment, Jessie. Chloe here was just helping me with a few final and very important details.
Well, I'm glad to see she's doing more than just standing around talking to the air. Let's leave her to her chores. My sweet honey-do.
Now, Jessie, Chloe is just a child, and she is a great help to us. You shouldn't be so stern.
Chloe knows I care about her. I just can't afford to let her dawdle on such a busy evening. She'll be all right. I've asked the chef to make her some pomegranate pudding. She can have it as soon as she's through with her chores, if she ever gets through.
Oh, I wish I could do something to please somebody, anybody. Everyone here in Bethlehem tonight has a family, a home, and I don't have another person on this earth.
Hey, lighten up, kid. You've got me. Not everybody has an angel as their best friend.
Don't get me wrong, Maxine. It's great having you around, but what I really want is to have parents. I wonder what it's like to have a mom and dad, a real life family. If I did, I'd do my best to make them glad they had a kid like me. I'm longing to belong to someone, longing for a mother's touch and to feel her close the way it's supposed to be. I'm longing to belong to someone, longing oh so very much for someone to teach me right from wrong, someone to keep me safe and strong. I'm longing to belong. Sometimes I pretend they tuck me into bed. They pop up a pillow underneath my head. My mother strokes my hair. My father says a prayer. If only they were really there. I'm longing to belong to someone, longing for a father's love and to know that he's especially pleased with me. I'm longing to belong to someone, longing for and dreaming of someone to teach me right from wrong, someone to keep me safe and strong. I'm longing to belong. I'm longing to
Allergies. Worst time of the year for angel's hair, stardust, all kinds of celestial irritants.
Pardon me, sir. My name is Joseph. My wife and I are looking for a place to stay tonight. You see, she's getting ready to have a baby. She's tired from a long journey. Do you have any room for us here?
I'm afraid I don't. This inn has been reserved by Judea's finest for weeks now. I'm not sure even Caesar himself could find a room at this late hour. Maybe the coming Messiah, but I doubt such a king would ever come here.
Sir, will you and your wife be all right? You must be tired, and I'm sure it's hard to be away from home with your wife about to have a baby.
God will take care of us wherever we are. You see, a few months ago, he sent an angel to tell us we were about to be part of the greatest miracle ever. If God can do that, I know he can take care of us tonight. God bless.
That poor couple. At least I'm not the only one who sees angels. But where will I go? There must be something I can do for them. I know. I'll give them my room. I can sleep on the kitchen floor by the hearth. Sir, the nice man you just talked to, I was thinking...
Stop thinking and start working. You're still wasting time. Get busy.
Oh, I'll never find them now. So much work, so little time. So much ado about so much to do. I haven't got a clue when I'll be through here.
Hey, kid!
What now, Maxine?
Come here, I've got something really important to show you.
Maxine, my chores?
Okay, fine, don't come here. But look up there.
What a magnificent star.
I'll say, and something tells me that if you follow that star, you just might find what you're looking for.
You mean the man I just met and his wife?
Mm-hmm.
But what if I get lost?
Now, Chloe, have I ever steered you wrong?
I guess not. Besides, something in my heart tells me I have to find them. Prepare to wander through the night, but way up high in the eastern sky, there's a light that might lead me to them. Star of wonder shining down over this forgotten town, blazing brilliantly an amazing mystery, glimmering and shimmering for all to see. Star of wonder, sweet and clear, making darkness disappear, beaming like the day with each gleaming glorious ray, a sign of love that heaven's love is here to stay. Stars so high in the eastern sky, show us where to go as we look below. Star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Star of wonder shining down over this forgotten town, blazing brilliantly an amazing mystery, glimmering and shimmering, shining bright this holy night, so wondrously for all to see.
Now that Chloe is just something else, isn't she? I sure am glad she followed that star. Now, I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but I've bailed her out of plenty of messes. She's always needed me as a guardian angel, more than most. You see, kids with families, real homes, they don't need us to run as much interference as a kid like Chloe. Oh, for heaven's sake, I got a flyer. I'm going to miss my next appointment. My colleagues and I are giving an announcement to some shepherds just south of here. Oh, I've got to polish my halo. This one's a formal occasion. Ciao. Oh, other way.
Ever. Oh, Maxine, where are you when I really need you?
Excuse us. Maybe we can help. We're very wise.
I hope you can. You see, Maxine told me if I followed that star, I'd find what I'm looking for.
This Maxine, she told you to follow that star? Does she study the heavens?
Study them? She lives in heaven.
Lives in heaven, then she must not be very worthy of wise.
Enough wise cracking. Otherwise, we'll never find the Messiah.
You're looking for the Messiah? You mean the one the scriptures talk about?
Yes, and according to all Greek, we think that very star should lead us to him.
I know you're very wise, but Max told me that the star would lead me to a couple with no place to stay. I want to give them my room at the inn. You see, the woman is about to have a baby.
Really? You're looking for a baby, and we're looking for a king. I've never known a king to be a baby, or a baby to be a king, so one of us has to be wrong. And it couldn't be us. We're much too wise.
If we're following the same star, wouldn't it be wise for us to go together? Would you join us?
I'd like that.
Like wise, I'm sure.
Come on, you shepherds are slower than Christmas. I said do not be afraid.
Maxine, where have you been?
Oh, sorry, Chloe. Had a previous engagement. But I'm here now, and it looks like you followed that star.
I did, Maxine, and look, it's right above us now.
So, Max is an angel?
And if an angel told you that star would lead you to a baby, then this baby must be a king!
A king? Max, why didn't you tell me?
I knew you would find him in your own way. Besides, I was kind of busy. I had to change clothes, polish my halo, and run out to the middle of nowhere to break the good news to these guys.
We were tending to our sheep. He was walking fast asleep. Every one of us stuck standing in our field.
But we all got quite a shock when right above our flock a most amazing message was revealed.
rose this very night. No sentences. Not the most powerful Caesar in the world could keep this miracle from happening.
I guess God did provide an inn. It's just an outside inn. God has a perfect place for all his children because he holds each of us close to his heart.
Chloe!
Oh, Chloe, we've been so worried.
We never would have found you if it hadn't been for that unusually bright star in the sky. It seemed to almost lead us right to you.
I'm sorry, you both were so busy. I didn't think you'd notice I was gone.
Of course we noticed. You're a part of our home.
We're your family.
Allergies. Oh, worst time of the year, I tell you. It must be, hay fever.
Chloe, who is this person?
Who are all these people?
This is Maxine. She's my friend. You mean you can see her?
See her? Well, of course. Who could miss this glorious robe? Marvelous winter white. And look at this headband. It is simply divine.
Good to meet you, Max. Chloe, what's the story here? What are these shepherds doing here? And who are these?
Wise men. I know this is quite a scene, and I never expected anything like it when I set out to follow the star, but I think I found the Messiah.
The Messiah? The one who will free us from Caesar is here tonight?
Yes, he's the baby in the manger.
Phoebe, could this be possible? The Messiah has come to Bethlehem?
Max, what happened? They can see you now.
Well, when people let love change their hearts, miracles can happen. I guess tonight, Jesse and Phoebe realized how much they really care about you.
I can't wait for them to get to know you.
Look, Chloe, listen, kid. I'm not really sure how to tell you this, but it might be time for me to back off a little.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'll still be around to help you when you need me, but something tells me you might not be needing me so much anymore. You might be wanted.
Really?
Yes, and on this night of miracles, I have a feeling it's going to change your life forever. Always remember the baby in the manger, Chloe.
I will, Max. And Max, you've never steered me wrong.
Thanks, kid. Hit it, Harold! Well, there you have it. It sure was great being a part of that story. And you know, you can be a part of the story too. You don't have to be an angel to spread the heavenly message. This Christmas, help someone become a part of God's family. He wants us all to find a home in His heart. Tell everyone you know all about the wonder of the baby in the manger. Tell them all about the miracle at the outside inn.